Hi everyone, welcome in. This is your guidance for the Taurus new moon that we have coming up on May 19th, 2023, or whenever you see this. If the guidance resonates, take it. As always, you are welcome here, regardless of whatever zodiac sign you are. I'm going to pull cards for everybody. So follow your sun, your rising, your moon, your Venus, your North Node, whatever makes you happy. And if you don't know your chart offhand, but something resonates for you, or even if it's a different sign and it still resonates for you, take the info. Spirit loves to piggyback. So any of the decks I am using are listed in the description box below. The tarot deck I'm using is the Tarot de la Nuit. I get that question a lot from clients. What deck is that? It's gorgeous. I know. It really is. All of the decks that I use are gorgeous. I am drawn to imagery. So, got that deck nice and shuffled. What's on the bottom? The King of Cups in reverse. Ooh, we'll see what comes out of that. I also have the Shaman's Dream Oracle by Collette Baron-Reid et al. So we're going to start guidance there. And I also have the Goddess deck, also by Collette Baron-Reid, to see what goddesses are working with us for this new moon. Taurus is the energy of, it's earth energy ruled by Venus, so is Libra. The earth energy of Taurus is, yes, Taurus is represented by the bull, but it's not a bull in a china shop. It's more like a bull who's sunning itself, grazing out at pasture. It's super chill, just wants to be happy, be comfortable. Taurus is great for money and manifesting. So if you would like to, now that Mercury retrograde is over, yes, it has stationed and going direct, and there's still a shadow period, but we can get moving again now. So manifest your heart out under this Taurus new moon, especially anything to do with financial prosperity and abundance. So overall messages, let's see what we're doing. Oh, straddling worlds, wandering between realms. That's beautiful. Card number 52. Hollow bone, teachability. And Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. That's beautiful. I love that Garden of Venus. That's perfect for Taurus new moon. We'll be going into Gemini season later in next week, later in the month. Sun usually changes signs around the 20th to 22nd of a month. We'll be going into Gemini, which is air energy. It's the twins, so there's some dual energy. Not to be concerned, we'll talk about it later. Right now we're going to focus on the Taurus new moon. So straddling worlds, I'm going to read a little from the guidance book because sometimes a word or a phrase will jump out and be helpful for people. So this is about being comfortable, Taurus, in two states, Gemini, wow, okay, wandering between realms and reinvention. So this is an opportunity for you. You might feel like you have one foot in one world and one foot in the other. Maybe you're contemplating a job change or a relationship change, or just feeling stuck, like you're not exactly sure which way to go. Here you go. It's an invitation to get used to living with one foot in your old world and one foot in the new. There is this space of in between, and we're there right now. If you're watching this reading when I posted a few days before the new moon, we're in this dark moon energy, so it's kind of a void energy, and you can take advantage of that by evaluating where you've been, where you are, and where you want to go. Do you want to stay on that trajectory, or would you like to change course? This is your opportunity to change course. Move quietly, humbly, invisible to others. So that makes me think of the saying, not everyone is a cheerleader. So if you One of the best pieces of advice I ever received was, not everyone needs to know everything. Not everyone's in your corner. Not everyone wants to applaud you and see you succeed. Forget about them. Leave them in the past. La 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 la. I can't hear you. I can't hear the haters. Embrace the people who do cheer for you. For those who do support you, surround yourself by those people. The ones who they know that they're winning and they want to see everybody win. There's room at the table for everybody. Hollow bone, number 28. Teachability, humility. Being empty so that the wind of spirit can breathe through you. What did I just say about the void? That opportunity to just pause for a moment. The hollow wing bone of an eagle is a flute for the shamans. The appearance of the hollow bone invites you to become empty of your notions of who you are, to check your ego at the door, and to know that this is not about you. Relinquish your need to be right and to express an opinion, as this will not change anything right now. You're being called to practice humility. So though you might be right about your path and what you want to do, and by all means move forward fearlessly. But if you see someone else who also needs to move, that they're also being stuck, advice isn't always what people need. Sometimes people just need to know that someone's listening. They just need someone to hold space for them. So instead of trying to change everybody, just focus on you. Let it be. You know what's right for you. Other people don't know what's right for you, so always take opinions with a grain or entire salt shaker of salt. Or, on the other side of that coin, you don't know what's right for everyone else. You might be right. That person might need to leave that job or get out of that toxic relationship. But it's for them to learn that lesson. And when they have, they will decide that they are ready and willing to move. Until then, they're just that poor horse in the never-ending story that is just like, come on, if you just move, if you just do something, if you just take one step forward, you'll get yourself out of that quicksand. Sometimes people need to have the right to decide to stay there. And Garden of Venus, number 25, the place of all is well, rest and renewal, self-acceptance. So if you're working on yourself, self-care routine, huge fan of that, as many of you know, accepting yourself as you are, acknowledging that there's room for improvement because there always is. That's okay. Don't judge yourself harshly. Simply practice radical self-acceptance, saying, I am perfect the way that I am. I am of the divine, by the divine, for the divine. If you're tired, it's time to rest. Give yourself permission to rest. Absolutely. In the Garden of Venus, there is a still pond that shows you your reflection when you stoop down to drink. Who is that staring back at you? So this is a time, an opportunity for some self-awareness. Take a look in the mirror. Do you like what you see? And I don't just mean physically. Look at your soul. Practice some mirror work. Louise Hay's mirror work, incredible. You just look into your own eyes. Tell yourself, I love you. Parent or reparent that inner child. The goddess Venus holds a mirror that allows you to see yourself in all your flawed beauty. Do not become caught up in its spell. After a quick glance, take the mirror with you and return to the battlefield, that you may reveal to others who they are becoming. Sometimes we are the mirror for others, and some people get agitated by that light. Not everyone is willing and able to see what it is that needs to be changed. I've often been told that I am like a flashlight. I hold that light up to the dark corners of someone's soul, and they don't always like what they see, and therefore they push me away. And that's okay. It's okay. It's not about me. It's about them. So let's get into the tarot. Ooh, Nine of Cups in reverse. Not my favorite card to see in reverse, but that's okay. The Nine of Cups in reverse just means that there's some sort of wish that has not been fulfilled. And I I caution to say that's okay. Maybe it wasn't, we're going to see what else comes out here. Maybe it wasn't fulfilled because there needed to be some sort of reevaluation. Maybe you were focusing on the wrong thing, or maybe you weren't being clear enough with the universe. Maybe you were just saying, I would like a plate of vegetables. And the universe is like, okay, well, what kind of vegetables? You're like, just a plate of vegetables. And then when it comes out and it doesn't have everything you wanted or anything you wanted, the universe is going to be like, all you said was that you wanted a plate of vegetables. So when you're manifesting, be clear and specific, but do not attach to the outcome. Don't worry about, as Mike Dooley says, the cursed hows. I'm a certified infinite possibilities trainer. Yay. So we teach in the manifestation portion of all of that, the cursed hows. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. Let the universe do that. Don't put the divine in the box. Let them figure it out. We can only see so much. They can see everything. Ooh, the wheel. Love that. It's often called the Wheel of Fortune, but the wheel, it means things are moving. Coming out of Mercury retrograde, I love to see that. What else? Ooh, Nine of Swords right in the middle. Not my favorite card to see right in the middle, but that's okay. The Nine of Swords, it's the nightmare card. It's the anxiety card. It's the card. Maybe because these wishes weren't fulfilled, you're questioning yourself. You're wondering if you have it in you, if you're deserving. Yes, you are deserving. Tell yourself that. I am deserving of everything that I want. I just need to get a little more clear. I need to love myself more. The 10 of Cups in reverse. So maybe this is affecting your relationships, your home life. You're not super happy in life right now. And that's okay, because what that means is you have this opportunity to become happier. The Fool. Love that. Right at the bottom. Anchoring this reading, the Fool. Perfect. That is absolutely perfect. So the Fool is the first card. Sorry, my cat is playing with the tripod. So if the camera moved a little bit, that's why. The Fool means we are starting on the next bridge of this journey. We're starting this next chapter in our book of life. It's an opportunity. So here's what I love. She looks like she's painting a picture. This beautiful, beautiful dreamer, this fool, fool in the tarot doesn't mean stupid. Just means that you're going forward and you're going to be gaining a whole new set of skills and experience. So she's painting. She's got her palette and her brush, and she's drawing each petal. She gets to decide. You are the author of your own story. This is you. She is you, regardless of your gender identification. The Fool is someone who is the author. You get to write what happens. You get to decide. You have free will. There are things that are fated, but you can turn left instead of right. I dropped a card. One moment, please. I'm sorry, I dropped two cards. Four of Swords, time out. So there's that energy of pause again, that void, that take a time out, just relax, take a nap. I love naps. Who doesn't love naps? Toddlers don't love naps. But anyway, the energy here is speaking to, it's time to just chill, relax, be in that void, take that opportunity to just relax for a minute, breathe. Even runners during marathons get like little station breaks. And the 10 of Swords, especially, this is mentally exhausting energy. This is mental exhaustion right here. That's what this is. You are invited to take a time out. Take some time for yourself. Self-care. Taurus. Lots and lots of self-care energy. Take this last week or ish of Taurus season to just be grateful. Be grateful for the lessons that you've learned. Give yourself props for the accomplishments you've already made, you've already achieved. I'm going to take a closer look at this wheel. Ah, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's time to this is lack mentality. Getting out of that. Where have you invited lack into your life? It's time for it to go home. Party's over. Bye. Let it go. And the Six of Wands in reverse. You don't have to do everything. Six of Wands is also about being in the spotlight. It's accomplishments. So if you feel like this, oh, that's what it is. This lack mentality has kept you from accomplishing everything that you've wanted to accomplish. That's why the Nine of Cups is in reverse and the Ten of Cups is in reverse. And now the Six of Wands. This lack mentality needs to go. Let it go. While we're in this void, it's always a good time to let things go. You don't have to wait for a full moon or a void kind of energy. It's always a good time to let go. Because all it's going to do is perpetuate this nightmare, this anxiety. You don't need that. You don't deserve that. Let it go. It's an uninvited guest. I uninvite you. Go. Bye. Goodbye, lack mentality. I deserve more. I deserve peace. I deserve happiness. I deserve tranquility. I deserve prosperity. I am is a powerful statement. So you tell yourself what you deserve. With this Ten of Cups in reverse energy, yeah, Five of Wands, conflict. Conflict. Death. I love this card. I love her. She's so beautiful, first of all. She's the reason I bought this deck because I loved her. Don't panic. When the Death card comes out, people tend to panic. You don't. It's actually a really, really great card. Death represents the phoenix. So when the phoenix, I'm sure we're all familiar, but just in case you're not or need a refresher, the phoenix is the bird that bursts into flames and then rises from the ashes. I always think of Harry Potter's, the scene where Harry's in Dumbledore's office. I think it's in the first movie. And he's like, wow, what's wrong with your bird? It looked really sick and fragile and frail. And then, whoop, and Harry's like, oh my God. So Dumbledore is like, finally, it's about time. That thing's been sick for weeks. Been waiting for that to happen. And you see this little chirpy coming up, and he's being reborn from those ashes, covered in ash of what he used to be. So when you get rid of this lack mentality, you are going to be so much more successful. It's time. It's time to let it go. Let it go so that you can turn. See what I mean? So if it's been causing conflicts in your relationships of any kind, whatever it is, family, roommates, co-workers, friends, business partners, anybody, let it go. It's time. Maybe those relationships have run their course. And that's okay. It's okay. It might be hard. Being a grief counselor for a number of years, I can tell you, I know. But ultimately, it's for the best. King of Wands. It's time for you to step into your leadership. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's time for you to be an entrepreneur. Maybe it's time for you to get promoted and there's not an opening in your current job in whatever field you're in. Maybe in that company, it's just not possible. So if you're being stifled, that's the universe nudging you off the diving board, like, come on, let's go. It's time for something new. It's time for you to be the author. Time for you to be the painter. It's time for you to decide what's best for you. And only you know that. Don't let other people's opinions, you might piss some people off. You know what? It's not about them. It's about you. Take your power and move. Move forward. It's time to do what you need to do. All right. Goddess deck. We'll do the zodiac signs with this deck. So Aries, Demeter, Nurturer. That's interesting. That's very Taurian energy. This is 44. Nice. This is a card of nurturing yourself and nurturing others. Taurus. I would have thought that would come out for Taurus, but hey, take what resonates, right? Taurus. Ocean. Oh, beautiful. Generosity. Okay, that's very Taurian. Very, very Taurian. Very nice energy there. Mama Ocean. I love her. Feel free to Google any of these and see what resonates for you. Gemini. Almost your birthday. I hope I say this right. Uzumi. Humor. She just makes me happy whenever I pull this card. Love her. Beautiful energy. It's time to be happy, Gemini. I mean, maybe it is because it's almost your birthday. Yay. She is just full of vibrance. Love that. Love that journey for you. For my fellow Schitt's Creek fans. Cancer. A moon child. What's up, Cancerians? Lilith. Ooh, love that. This is kind of like scorpionic energy. Fellow water sign. Lilith, independence. Maybe it's time for you to assert your independence. Beautiful. I love her. I love her energy. Gorgeous. Lilith. Leo. What's going on, Leo? Okay. Ooh, Leo gets 2 cards. Leo's kind of extra, so I'm not surprised. Green Terra. That is beautiful number. Salvation, number 17. I'm sorry, I haven't shouted out all the numbers. Hopefully you can read them. Green Terra. Salvation. And Benzai Zen. Beauty. Very Leo. So take care of yourself right now, Leo, maybe a little bit more than you already do. Embrace your inner beauty. Do that mirror work. It's hard to be a Leo. Virgo. Whoa. Lakshmi. That's very Virgo energy. Fellow earth sign to Taurus. Fortune. All right, Virgo, what you got going on? Manifesting abundance? You got something going on right now that's bringing you some abundance. Maybe you can't see it yet, but call on Lakshmi. She will help you bring that in. That's gorgeous energy. Share your secrets. What's going on, Virgo? Libra. Bronwyn, forgiveness. Who do you need to forgive? Is it you? Do you need to forgive yourself? Forgive your past self? What or who needs some forgiveness, Libra? Gorgeous. Scorpio. What's up, Scorps? I'm a Pisces sun sign, so Cancer and Scorpio are my fellow musketeers. Rhea, flow. All right. For a water sign, you're a fixed sign, so flow is a little difficult for you, my wonderful Scorpios. So be in flow. Let things flow. That's the easiest thing for manifesting. I mean, the secret ingredient to manifesting, everybody, is gratitude. But being in flow, letting go of the cursed hows, whens, all those things. I didn't even say it, but Sagittarius. Apparently the message needs to come out, kids. Bronwyn, again, forgiveness. Who do you need to forgive, Sag? Or everybody? Who do you need to forgive? Wow. All right. Double goddess on this one, Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn, the third earth sign, sister, brother, sibling. Ain, adaptability. Ooh, Capricorn. I'm not going to say that this isn't easy for you, but you guys really do like your routines. So where do you need to be a little more adaptable? Improvise, adapt, overcome. Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. Kuan Yin, compassion. To me, she is the ultimate Taurus energy. Kuan Yin, she's compassion. She's grace. She's love. And Kuan Yin can be spelled a few different ways. So however you spell it, when you Google it, it'll come up, but it might look a little bit different. That's okay. Just take what resonates, as always. And Pisces, my fellow fishies, my mermaids. I have mermaids all over my house. It's kind of my thing. If I don't get wine for my birthday, I get mermaids. Kali, liberation. Yes, Kali Ma. So this is kind of it's a very subdued depiction of Mahakali. She is the destroyer. She's the Hindu goddess of destruction. So anything that's not working for you, let it go. I love her. Liberation. Where in your life do you need some liberation? Nice. All right, everyone, I hope that this was helpful for you. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you would like your own personal reading, my email is below, so feel free to reach out. You can also book on my website. Whatever's easiest for you, let me know. And I will see you next week. Happy manifesting.